What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? I'm here. Another video. More news. George Lopez booed off stage after Trump jokes flop at gala. This is incredible. Here's George Lopez. He was recently made some headways, made some waves. He made some jokes about black folks. Well, it wasn't really jokes. He was just telling about how Mexican families view black folks, and they said, "Hey, if you Mexican family, their mother told you don't even bring no darky home." I'm paraphrasing, but it was something to that extent. Which is true. You know what I mean? He didn't catch any really flack for it. A couple women in the crowd were giving him beef. They were heckling him about that. He told them to sit their asses down. I'm paraphrasing, but that's how it basically went. So I guess they hired him, to do a juvenile diabetes, and how did it go? Comic George Lopez was booed off stage at a gala for juvenile diabetes in Denver last week over an anti-Donald Trump routine that fell flat with the crowd. If you're doing something for juvenile diabetes, why, George, would you insert politics into it in Trump jokes? I would think you could make some you could have a routine that would fit the gala or the event that you're doing. I don't think Trump jokes, I guess every liberal thinks that, you can just run off Trump jokes and everybody will laugh. We're told the flap began when Trump backer and Liberty Media CEO Greg Maffei, I'm gonna say that, donated $250,000, but requested that Lopez cool it with the anti-Trump jokes at Carousel Ball. An attendee at the event where tables sold from $5,000 to $100,000. This is Big Willie. This was some Big Willie event. It wasn't no cheap. You shines and the cartels off the street, coming up off the street. We're not getting in this event. Y'all couldn't get the table. You couldn't afford the table. George Lopez got to know his audience. George, you have to know your audience. See, you can get away with telling the Nogs, the Mexican families don't want them intermingle with your black behinds. But when you go into the Big Willie tables, at the Big Willie tables is, there's going to be some Big Willie money and some Trump supporters in there. That's just how it is. George, you weren't using your brain. George was asked nicely to stop making Trump jokes by a man in the front row, but George continues getting booed. We're told that Lopez responded to Maffei, "Thank you for changing my opinion on an old white man, but it doesn't change the way I felt about orange men." This Trump that is orange man is I don't know. It's kind of lame, to be honest with you, but I trying to recover and sensing the audience turn, Lopez said, "Listen, it's about the kids. I apologize for bringing politics to the event. This is America. It still is. So I apologize to your white privilege." Jeez. We're told Lopez also told a joke about Trump's proposed border wall with Mexico, saying, "I guess you can get some Mexicans to do it cheaper, and they wouldn't crush the tunnels underneath." See, if I was there, I would have laughed at that. Not that I would have been there, because I'm not a Big Willie. I couldn't afford a table. I probably couldn't afford the tablecloth or the set of utensils. I'd probably go there and take the utensils and take them home. You got that nice silverware. It reminds me. We went. It was a group of people that went to lunch one day. We went to. It wasn't even a fancy place. I thought it was what's the name of it? I can't. One of them chain restaurants, and there was group of people work. This one lady that I work with, she took, the steak knife. She took the steak knife and took it home with her. Oh my gosh. That's that Philadelphia. She was from Philadelphia too, man. Oh my gosh. When the audience did not respond well, he quipped, "Are you El Chapo's people?" In reference to the drug kingpin he used McDonald's to evade the authorities. Yeah, I would have been dying laughing at that, man. I'm sorry. That's funny. See, I'm fair. Uncle Hotep is fair. I take it, I give it, I tell you what's hot, what's not. TV host Chris Parente posted on Twitter, big controversy. Host of huge charity Carousel Ball, George Lopez makes political comments about Trump, drops F-bomb and is escorted out. They escorted his behind out. Oh my God. But a source close to the comedian insisted to page 6 that Lopez segment was only supposed to be 4 minutes, even though it was listed as the night's MC. Lenny Kravitz was there too. How do you get 4 minutes and you get bombed and you get booed off stage for 4 minutes? 4 minutes, George. 4 minutes you got booed off stage. I don't know what you want me to say, George. George, you screwed up. You should know better. You in the high price tables event, and you're gonna make Trump jokes. Like that doesn't compute, George. It really doesn't. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. Talk to y'all later. Peace.